organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Thanks for tuning in to your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV, your television news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I'm Rachel Bedell, broadcasting from the Daily Iowan newsroom. More details have been released surrounding the case of 20-month-old Marcus Valdez's death. Iowa City Lieutenant Doug Hart says police were investigating the possibility of sexual assault as well, but now find that unlikely. Police say they'll continue investigating the possibility of sexual assault after the medical examination releases substance that is consistent with semen found on Marcus's body. Jorge Perez and Maria Valderas were charged with beating Marcus to death in April. They pleaded not guilty and are demanding a speedy trial. When looking for a first job, recent college graduates have salary, hours, and benefits on their dream job checklist. Daily Iron reporter Samantha Baer shows us something else that is becoming even more important to those new to the job market.
As the summer is about at its midway point, students began looking ahead to the fall semester, while those who recently graduated are preparing to enter the real world. An article published by the Associated Press last month examines how young people are moving to urban areas as opposed to suburban areas.
I think students are ending up in larger cities just as an artifact of they go where the business is.
Klein also says that while students with degrees such as business and journalism are more likely to find jobs in larger areas, those who major in engineering and education may actually find themselves in more rural areas right out of college.
As you mentioned, with education, certain kinds of engineering opportunities, rural areas seem to be, particularly with renewable energy, there's a lot of opportunities that seem to be popping up in places you wouldn't even think of.
What's attractive about urban areas? Easy transportation and renting versus buying a home. But some students are willing to get a job anywhere.
It's more just I'm looking for a place where I can get employed and start earning back some money, especially in this day and age with how much school is costing and how tough it is to find a job. That's more my priority, is just trying to find a job.
And while finding a job will still be the first step for recent college graduates, where they want to live will be a major factor into finding that dream job. Samantha Baer, Daily Iowan TV.
And now for your sports update, here's Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Nick Fetty.
Week 4 of the Primetime League season took place in North Liberty on Sunday afternoon as Aaron White and his 0-3 team saw their first win of the season.
Despite being down by as many as 23 in the first half, LL Pelling Company McCurry's battled back to take the lead in the second half. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough as LL Pelling Company McCurry's fell to Culver's Iowa City Ready Mix 100-97. Iowa junior to be Devin Marble led his team in scoring with 25 points and also pulled down 7 rebounds. Iowa sophomore to be Aaron White had an outstanding game, finishing with 39 points and 16 rebounds. White already had a double-double by halftime, putting up 19 points and 10 boards in the first half alone. In Game 2, Jill Armstrong of Skogman Realty defeated Vinton Merchant's Mike Gaten's Real Estate 104-96. Despite a 30-point and 11-rebound performance by former Hawkeye Jared Cole, current Hawkeyes Zach McCabe, Josh Oglesby, Jared Utoff, and Adam Woodbury combined for 63 points in their team's victory.
Check out the Daily Iowan and tune into Daily Iowan TV next week for coverage of the final game of the regular season. Nick Fetty, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into Monday's edition of the Daily Iowan. Here's Daily Iowan Metro reporter Allie Brown as she discusses an article she was writing for tomorrow.
The University of Iowa Biology PhD program is getting rebooted for fall 2013. Josh Weiner, a biology associate professor, is the head of the program, and he's creating iBio, or the Integrated Biology Graduate Program. It'll combine the many research interests within the program, allow for twice as many students to apply, and provide additional student resources and professional resources. You can check out my story on Monday's front page.
And before we leave, let's take a quick look at the local weather forecast. Today was a great day to spend outside and enjoy the cooler weather, especially after this week's brutal triple-digit temps. And good news, these cooler temps are going to stick around throughout the week. Tomorrow we'll see a high of 86 degrees with the nighttime low hitting 63 degrees. Temperatures are expected to stay in the high 80s for the next couple of days. That's your latest update from Daily Iowan TV. You can check us out anytime at dailyiowan.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
You have been watching Daily Iowan TV, today's news, sports, and weather from the newsroom of the Daily Iowan. You can watch Daily Iowan TV 5 nights a week on UI TV cable at this time or anytime at dailyiowan.com. If you are a University of Iowa student and would like to join the award-winning Daily Iowan TV news team, we invite you to contact News Director Ryan Jones at the email address on your screen, or go to dailyiowan.com and click on the Job Ops link at the bottom of the screen.